A pleasant morning, my dear fresh and beautiful tourists. I'm Sammy Mar, your jolly tour guide for today's tour. And it's my pleasure to join you in discovering the hidden wonders and treasures of the history hub of Central Luzon, province of Bataan. Several villages in these coastal plains of Bataan were already thriving communities when Spanish missionaries found them in 1570s. Bataan, then known as Bataan, was part of the vast Kapampangan Empire that included what now are the provinces of Pampanga, Nueva Ecija, Tarlac, and some portions of Bulacan, Zambales, and Pangasinan. Bataan was established in 1754 by Governor General Pedro Manuel Aranja out of territories belonging to Pampanga and the Corregimiento of Mariveles. In 1647, Dutch naval forces attempting to invade the country perpetrated the Abukay Massacre in one of its towns. In the Philippine Revolution of 1896, Bataan joined the other provinces in Luzon which revolted against Spanish rule. It was during World War II, however, that Bataan attained prominence that would find its place in the annals of the world history under heavy aircraft and artillery shelling from the invading Japanese forces. The beleaguered Filipino-American troops valiantly defended this last bastion until the fall of Bataan on April 9, 1942. I hope, my dear tourists, you learned something about the history of Bataan. For now, let's move on to the exciting part of our tour. Let's visit the top attraction here in Bataan. And I know that everyone is thrilled, even me. Our first spot is the Las Casas Filipinas de Acuzar in Bagac, and it was one of the best tourist spots here in Bataan, an outstanding heritage resort perched by the sea. The resort features a very impressive collections of 27 heritage houses all over the Philippines from the Spanish colonial period. These heritage houses were dismantled, transported, and reconstructed brick by brick, plank by plank, in this 400 hectares property. Living in one of these noble class heritage houses over the night comes with a golden price tag. Day tours are also available, led by expert tour guides. Okay, let's have some panoramic view plus a lesson to our next spot, which is the Mount Samat National Shrine or Dambana ng Kagitingan. It is one of the most historical sites or landmarks here in Bataan, a tribute to the fallen Filipino and American soldiers who fought gallantly in the World War II, known as the Battle of Bataan. It is a 73,665 hectares and built in 1970, located near the summit of Mount Samat. The shrine consists of marble-clad colonnade and a huge memorial cross. Inside the colonnade are an altar, glass murals inscribed narratives of the battle, and collection of items from World War II. The viewing deck that stretches in both arms of the cross can be reached through an elevator at its base. Let's dive deeper to the history of Bataan at Bataan World War II Museum at Balanga City, which is one of the most visited tourist spots here in Bataan. Built as a tribute to the fallen heroes of Bataan during World War II, that aims to show the present generation on how the 1941 youths accepted the call of duty. It is a small place but packed with so much history, where one can find a diorama depicting the Bataan Death March, old weapons, pictures, and items. The first floor of the building can be summarized as showing the surrender of Bataan to Japanese forces, and the second floor shows the effects of the war. The outside of the museum is the surrender site monument, where the larger-than-life Americans and Japanese statues are discussing and signing the surrender of United States Armed Forces in the Far East. Let's connect nature with our next destination, which is the Balanga Wetland and Nature Park, one of the most visited tourist spots here in Bataan. If you love bird watching, this is the ideal place for you in the province. It is a protected area by the local government and a sanctuary for thousands of migratory birds that feed on mudflats, wetlands, and mangrove forests. It is a safe haven for birds, protecting them being hunted and killed. The park has been developed where viewing decks and picnic huts are installed in the area. Meet our marine animals friend and rediscover your nature to our last destination at Ocean Adventure, which is one of the famous tourist spots here in Bataan. Claimed to be the first open water marine theme park in Southeast Asia. The marine park is known for its animal shows and encounters. The most recommended activity here is the dolphin encounter, where one can touch, kiss, hug, and swim with a very friendly dolphin, while a trainer also shows the different parts of it and provides more information. Sea lions, fishes, and wild animals can also be found in the marine park. I hope everyone had fun with our adventure to the top destinations of Bataan. And there's more of it, but let's move on to the people of the province. These coastal villages were inhabited by natives who were predominantly fishermen, farmers, and craftsmen. Meanwhile, the hillside were inhabited by nomadic Eta tribes. Most of the 424,000 people living in Bataan are Tagalogs. Kapampangan comprises a significant minority of less than 10% and are concentrated in the municipalities adjoining the province of Pampanga. Recent rapid industrialization has lured thousands of people from other provinces to settle within the Bataan. The province of Bataan has always been linked closely to the culture and economy of Manila. Much of what the province produces is exported to Manila. The primary traditional industry of Bataan is fishing. It is the home of thousands of fishermen whose industry has spawned a unique craft of net and fish trap making. Nets produced in Bataan take on various forms and shapes. Each net type responds to the various needs and uses. There are also various fish types like saluhin, paklang, agila, panghipon, and pangalalo. Bataan is not only rich in history but it also offers you different food or delicacies. Let's check the mouth-watering food of Bataan. First, we have the araro cookies. Araro is one of the Bataan's specialties. These cookies are made from the finest arrowroot crops. Rice, flour, sugar, butter, and egg are the main ingredients of araro. The texture of the cookie is somewhat chunky because of the arrowroot crops. We have also smoked fish and dried fish. Tapa and tuyo are also one of the most popular pasalubong in Bataan because the province is well known for its marine products that tourists can't get enough of. Next is the cashew prunes, which have a nice chewy texture, not overly sweetened. This is a great alternative to candies. Lastly is the tamarind balls, not too sweet, not too sour, with a mild chewiness that doesn't need extra effort to bite into. Try it and take home your favorite delicacy. Bataan indeed has a lot to offer, but my dear tourists, I feel bad because our adventure will now end here. And I know you want more, but this will not be your last adventure here in Bataan, because this place always welcomes you. Thank you, my dear tourists, and have a wonderful day.